What's going on, all you awesome people? I'm Matt.
And I'm Vanessa.
And today we're going to be taking a look at Only the Brave.
Yes, we are.
Which stars Josh Brolin, Miles Teller, Jeff Bridges, and Jennifer Connelly, and tells the incredible true story of the Granite Mountain Hotshots, the only municipal hotshot firefighting crew in the country. Led by Eric Marsh, played in the film by Josh Brolin, the crew, starting out as a Type 2 wildland unit, fights for respect and certification to become hotshots, those brave souls who tackle wildfires head-on anywhere in the United States. But the film is more than fighting fires. It's about the men and their families living the fine line between taking care of each other and battling disasters at a moment's notice. Now, a lot of people do know the story of the Granite Mountain Hotshots. It's not the most pleasant story, but I do feel like this was a story that needed to be told, and I'm actually really thankful that they made this movie.
Yes, I would definitely agree with you.
Yeah, and I also like the fact that this film focuses on two central characters, one of which I already mentioned is Eric Marsh. He's the leader of the hotshot crew, and then you have, I might mess this up even though we went over it a dozen times just so I could get this right, Brendan McDonough?
I think that's how you say it.
Okay, he's the newest member to the hotshot crew, and he's played in the film by Miles Teller.
Yes.
Now, these two guys, they lead very different lives.
Yes.
But at the same time, they share a lot of similar character traits and have similar backgrounds, and it's interesting to watch them connect. Yeah, or interact. They don't always connect. They don't always see eye to eye.
They do not. I thought that was very important in the story, that you have this connection between these two characters. But what I like more is the fact that all of the characters are very relatable.
Yes.
They're people. They're not only the heroes, the firefighters. They are people who live lives, and they also fight fires, which is an honorable thing and very respectable.
Yeah, and I love how the film depicts the crew. There's a lot of joking around. There's a lot of camaraderie, and you see just how tight this unit was.
Yes,
I love it because they are relatable. And you grow to like them actually really quickly.
Yes.
Yeah, the film wastes no time in making them seem really down to earth and like people you could just hang out with.
Yeah, you're just,
Yeah, if you came across them in a bar or somewhere, you'd be like, hey, what's going on?
You can have a conversation with them. You're not really intimidated by them. They are people. Everyday common people.
Yeah, I think they'd be great to hang out with, and then you'd end up drunk and regretting everything you did the night before. I mean, I'm just saying, it'd be really easy to get in trouble with these guys.
Yes.
So yeah, I love that aspect of the film, and of course, I don't really need to say this, but the special effects are amazing.
They are so awesome. It's very gripping and intense.
Yeah.
The action scenes, it's so quick to go from like a beautiful scene to being engulfed
in smoke and fire.
Oh my goodness,
and wondering what the heck is going on.
It's remarkable.
It is remarkable, and also getting back to the more humanistic aspect of this film, there are, so many people in the crew.
Yes.
You don't get to know each of them personally, but I love the fact that this film takes the time to focus on life outside of fighting fires.
Yes. I think that's it's refreshing.
Yeah, and there's this balance that, they have to juggle with home life versus work, because you could be gone for days at a time, and you don't, one day you're in Arizona, the next day, hey, you could be in Missouri fighting, a fire that's gobbling up hundreds of acres, or thousands of acres at that.
You could be in New Mexico, you could be in California.
Yeah, and when you have, a wife and a family, it's hard.
Yes.
And the film shows that. It puts it on display, and some of the most gut-wrenching moments in the film have nothing to do with fires. It's all about the emotion, about them trying to find this balance between home and work.
Yes.
And it's not easy. It doesn't always work out the way that they want them to.
It does not. No,
and it's tough.
Not. Yes, I agree.
Yeah, it's not all about the drama of fighting fires.
No.
There's a lot more going on in the film, and I like that a lot. I appreciate it.
And I like that balance, the balance between the action, the flames, the fire, and the home life, the emotion, the heart and soul of a firefighter. I like that. I like they depict that well.
I agree. I like it a lot. And everybody does a good job in this film.
Oh my goodness, yes.
I mean, I can't really single one person out over the other. I thought everybody was great. Josh Brolin, Miles Teller, Jennifer Connelly.
Jennifer Connelly.
I don't know where the heck she's been.
She kind of stands out to me because that's exactly why. where have you been, Jennifer Connelly? And you look exactly the way you looked in A Beautiful Mind. Like, I'm sorry.
Girl doesn't age. There's something wrong there.
That was almost, what, 15, 17 years ago?
She's been hibernating all this time.
She was frozen? Yes. I don't know.
Just to preserve
she doesn't age.
Her body and her looks, yes.
But she is fantastic, as she always is.
Yeah.
So it was good to see.
Don't disappear again.
No. Keep going.
Keep working. And any issue I have with this movie is small. It's just personal nitpicks, and it's not really worth getting into.
No, I mean, my little issue is I would like a little bit more backstory on some of the crew. I mean, they do focus on the two main characters, maybe a little bit more on the other ones. However, I do understand that this movie kind of focuses on the present day of that event and kind of like moves forward. It's not one that's going to show you flashbacks, which I love.
Yeah, and there's so many people that you could just dig into their lives. Yeah. I mean, I understand why they spend a lot of time on just Miles Teller and Josh Brolin's characters. I get it. I also see what you're saying too. But overall, this is definitely a good movie. It's definitely worth checking out. I'm giving it a B+.
I also would give it a B+. I'm giving it an A-. I enjoyed it. It was very entertaining.
It is very entertaining and
emotional.
And once again, I am glad that they made this movie, because to me, it's a reminder of these everyday heroes who put their butts on the line so we don't have to.
Yes.
And
they protect us every day, in and out.
Yeah, and I mean, there's how many fires going on in California alone right now, so you know that these guys are out there working, even as we're doing this video, or even as you're watching it, they're out there working,
risking their lives.
Yeah. So I do like these kind of movies, because it is a reminder, and it is definitely worth checking out.
I agree.
Do recommend it.
Yes, please.
And of course, if you've already seen it, let us know what you thought about it down below.
We would like to know.
And if you like this video, hit the like button. And of course, thank you so much for watching. We do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. If you want to see more of our awesome, fantastic movie reviews, hit the subscribe button. And as always, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we will see you guys next time.